Hello? Hello, hello? Okay. I missed the ad window. No! Okay. Alright. Hello, everybody. Another week. And today, I am back with another visual novel. Hi. Hello. Let me pop out chat. There. So I'm a bit late. I apologize. I had a toilet emergency. So I had to do that first. I had to figure that out first. But yes, hello, hi, hello. We are back to my regular programming of visual novels. Today we'll be playing Our Bad Ending by Never Fiction. Let's see, where's Twitch chat? Twitch chat? Are you there? Oh, there you are. Okay. This is in participation of the ongoing Steam event, the Buwan ng Wika Lingua Narrative Celebration, where we feature a bunch of narrative games from around the world in all sorts of different languages. I'm sorry about my voice. I am, what's it called? The air is pretty dry, so I did not condition my throat. Let me drink some water. I suppose I should get like a humidity monitor or something, because of how drastically like the weather can affect how dry my throat is, and in turn how well I can like talk into a mic and stuff without having to cough to clear out like the dryness and stuff. Now, where am I? Alright. Yes. So you can tell I'm really late because I haven't really set up anything. I really did have a toilet emergency. I apologize, guys. Let's see. And how do I duplicate a link? How do you duplicate these? Man. Alright, I'll just share the game. If you guys want to check out the game for yourself, it is actually free to play. It includes 2 bad endings, 3 full CGs, 15 partial CGs. 15 to 20 minutes of gameplay with 7k words. 7k words! Actually, that's amazing. I can't even get to 17k words when I try to write anything. It's a very short but sweet little horror visual novel. So please buckle your seatbelts. We're in for a ride. I love horror. Just not the scary horror. I have a very specific tolerance for certain horrors, and I can perfectly handle visual novel horror. Yes. I'm incredibly capable of playing visual novel horror. The horrors cannot harm me, not especially when it's in text. Alright, I need to run the game and have that set up. Unfortunately, due to my toilet emergency, I did not get the audio running. But yes, while I'm doing that, I have some other stuff to mention to you guys. Last week's Friday stream, the handcam stream for the 500 subscriber special, the VOD for that is finally back up. So to anyone who has who missed out on it live, you can now watch the archive. It's on the it's currently on my YouTube channel. I had to cut a bunch of stuff out because of certain things, and I had to like what's it called? I had to remove some dead air as well. While I was at it, I removed some dead air during the stream, so it should be a bit more compact. Although it might be like you won't be able to like follow the story of the comics that we read at the start of the stream. I did try to include some of the more notable points and commentary that I had for the comics. So hopefully that'll still be like of value or entertaining enough for you guys to watch through. But the Cloudmint comic making segment is largely intact. Yes, I did not cut out much of that. I only took out some dead air and stuff. Hi Mori, I'm climbing peak. Oh, hey yo! You're climbing peak with the new biomes. Damn. I have peak uninstalled. I have peak uninstalled. I don't have space. Oh my god. I need to finish up a few more games so that I can like remove them and finally like re-download peak to play. How's the new biomes? How are they? I'm very curious. We gotta do another stream. Haven't gotten to the ascent yet. Oh, I see. Oh, the new biomes are replacing the caldera and the last biome, right? Like the lava pits and then the actual volcano. It's replacing those, right? Would you even be? Oh no. Hello? Hello? Are we back? My internet died. I'm still running. Hello? Unable to connect the chat. No. Refresh. Can't reach this page. Pop out. No. Am I still streaming? Stream health. Stream's back. I can't see the chat. Hold on. Refresh. Damn, chat. I'm blind. I can't see you. Oh, there you are. There we go. Yippee! We're back. Okay. Why is my memory maxed out? I need to get more RAM. What is this? Started the week off stuffed. Really? Okay, I should be able to transfer to the other thing now. Right. Move here, there, everywhere. No longer studio mode. Starting the week, it's already Wednesday. Well, I didn't stream on Monday, bro. This is my week. This is how my week starts. On Monday. On Wednesday, I mean. Why can I not make this smaller? Hello? What the? Okay, well, we'll have to live with that then. Welcome everyone. Why is my why is my RAM at max capacity, bro? I have my task manager monitoring. It's using up the entire thing, but yeah. Welcome to Our Bad Ending, a horror visual novel about Southeast Asian lesbian love, doomed lesbian love. Truly an amazing start to my streaming this week. This is a game featured on the Buwan ng Wika Lingua Narrative celebration presented by Seeking Terek. It's a Steam event featuring all of the narrative-driven games created by Southeast Asians with a focus on lingua franca. Now, what is lingua franca? Lingua franca is what I've looked up is the language commonly used by two groups of people that do not share the same language. So it's like a commonplace language. For example, English. It's the language that people use to communicate with others despite having different native tongues. For example, I am Filipino, I talk in Tagalog, and then there's a Japanese person who speaks Japanese, and we both speak English to understand each other better. That's lingua franca. There's a bunch of lingua francas. Tagalog is apparently a lingua franca. Because of how it is widely used here in the Philippines to communicate with other like dialects and languages within the country. So if you're like Tagalog and you speak with a Bisaya, you can still the Bisayan person, the Bisaya people can still like communicate with you if they also speak a little bit of Tagalog as well. Alright, I do not have much idea about this game besides the premise that it has. So I'm going in blind. That's how I like it. That's how I like playing my games, going in blind. So yeah, it's time to actually start. Enough with the premise, enough with the intro and all the hullabaloo. I am going to finally start. Where is my thing? Is chat even running? I'm so scuffed. Okay. Alright, let's adjust the music a bit. Can't wait for Doom Fury. Yippee! There's voice? There's voice in this game. Hold on. Incredible. Let's see. Gallery. 6 CGs. About. Oh, I still have my BGM running? Damn. I said never fiction, it's fever fiction. Made with Renpai. I really want to start learning Renpai. It is daunting, but it would be fun to make my own visual novels. Warning! This game contains violence, gore, depictions of abuse, and homophobia, as well as sexual themes. Yes, please be advised, chat. This is a horror visual novel after all. The night was sweltering, warm, with a heavy humidity that sank into my clothes. Oh, just like now! Just like now, with the humidity today. Oh, holy moly. I feared that reaching to put on our shoes would wake someone, so we snuck out of the camp barefoot. But I barely noticed the earth caked between my toes. Instead, I was focused on her hands, warm where it was wrapped around my own. I let her lead me along to the forest at the edge of the campsite. Huimin? Huimin? Your discretion is advised, true. Very Southeast Asian name. Huimin? Sirat, do you have the string? I blinked, then felt around my pocket for the spool of red thread. I had taken it from my home economics kit before we left for the trip, along with a small pair of scissors. Yeah, we had first discovered the ritual on a blog. Doing a ritual in the forest? That can't be good. That can't be good. No way, no way. I need to monitor my stuff, so I'm going to be moving about my windows a little bit. Apologies. There. I don't think this is a good idea, guys. There had been many, ranging from confusing to downright morbid. But when we landed on this one, it felt safe enough to try. After all, we just had to. tie a red string to a banana tree, connect that same string to our pinkies, and make our wish. Remember, we have to make the same wish or it won't come true. Yeah, I know. Best friends forever. I nodded to show her that I had understood. Huimin returned a smile, gentle and sincere. Even in the dark where I could barely make out her features, the gesture made my chest tight. Then we both lowered our heads and clasped our hands together again. Make the wish in your heart, the blog had instructed. My heart thundered in my chest. Huimin wished for us to stay best friends forever. And I wished for her to be mine. That's not the same wish, girl! Oh, no. That's not the same wish, girl. Oh, no. Whatever demon or spirit that was supposed to grant our wish never did. More than a decade later, Huimin and I are neither together nor best friends. At least best friends probably see each other more in person than on Instagram. Anniversary. Wow. Instead, she's been seeing this guy for 5 years. Their smiling faces pressed together along the caption. Pressed together along with the caption, teases me. Anniversary chalet with Bay. I can already see how it will go from here. Soon they'll get engaged, then they'll apply for a BTO flat, get married, and move out together. It's the ever-popular Singaporean dream of building a nuclear family. Oh, this is Singaporean! I see. I see. They're in Singapore. Huimin had always wanted her own place, so I should be happy for her, but bitterness churns in my stomach. Her boyfriend's smile taunts me, reminding me of what I can't have with her in this stupid, heteronormative country. I closed the app. Singaporean! Sleeper agent activated. Years ago, despite everything, I thought we had a chance. I thought that if life had just meandered and turned in the right way, if we were stubborn enough and lived on our own rules, we could have our happy ending too. Now I don't know anymore. I think of that ritual. If it had worked, would it have saved or doomed me? A tired sigh consumes me and I close my eyes. It's too much for tonight. I don't want to spiral into this again. I'm indoors, but there's sand beneath my feet. It must have followed me from the beach, stubborn even as I walked for miles, clinging to my soles to finally make it into my home. But this is not my home. I am in someone else's home. I am in someone else's house. There's a stench in the air. Oh, wait. Oh, what do you mean? The background is kind of concerning. I can see some is that a corpse? I have several questions. The smell of a mess that had not been cleaned up, of something left out to rot. Something resembling Okay. Alright, you got me. Jump scare. I didn't think there'd be a jump scare. Oh. That's what I get for playing a horror game. A horror visual novel. It was a dream. As I shake off the grogginess, I realize my phone is ringing. It must be the middle of the night. I frown. Calls this late are never good. What do you mean? Why would she call me? Despite the oddity of the call, my heart swells with fondness at the thought of her on the other side. Without sparing another moment, I accept the call. Sira? Sira, are you there? She sounds frantic, her voice breathless and pitched. I'm here. Huimin, I'm here. What's wrong? Oh my god. Sirai! The line cracks, movement muffling from the receiver. As I strain to hear her, I realize in horror that Huimin is crying. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Chat, it has started to rain! This isn't good! Calm down. Tell me what happened. David and I had a fight and I pushed him by accident. And then He just... Can you come to the chalet, please? I don't know what to do. Okay, can you text me the address? I'll go now. Yes, I'll text you. You'll help me, right? Of course. We're best friends. I don't know why I said that. We haven't even acknowledged that in years. Thanks, Sira. Is it Sira or Syra? I'm not sure. How do you pronounce it? Singaporean and Jet. How do you pronounce the name? Syra? Syra? Is it Syra? Hold up. Motchi. Honestly, I don't either. Fake! Fake! Can't believe it. Okay, I'm trying to find like a hotkey for something so I can switch out of the phone filter much more readily, but how do I find it? Filter. No! Crunch. No, I have to do it manually. Okay. After the call ends, I stare at the screen, letting it sink in. Something had happened between Huimin and her boyfriend. Something bad. My first thought was that he had hurt her. But she said she had pushed him. A dark, malicious thought began to take root in my head. Did she kill him? No, please. Don't. Let's not have our future girlfriend be a murderer. Come on. Are things finally turning in my favor? Did the demon coiled in the trunk of that banana tree hear my wish after all? My phone pings, startling me out of my thoughts. A few texts had come in from Huimin. The first one was a badly typed address, followed by another text that corrects a few typos while also making new ones. Finally, a third one comes in with everything laid out, correct. This one, she says. Sorry. I fire a quick text back in acknowledgement. To acknowledge it, then move to get changed to leave the house. At this house, the buses and trains have long stopped running. At this hour. A cab is too expensive. I grab my bicycle instead. I know the chalet is about 20 minutes away by bike. It's an old establishment on East Coast Park, popular for barbecues near the beach. I'd been there many years ago, as part of our secondary school class gathering. It was supposed to be a fun sleepover with everyone, which in theory was exciting but became a huge mess in execution. Eventually, Huimin snuck over to my house and slept over there instead. I hated the class trip, but our own sleepover felt special. That was when we... When you what? Your thoughts always keep getting interrupted. Why is that? I stopped my thoughts there. I arrived at Huimin's chalet. It's dark, but I can make out the villa number beside the door. It's one of the last few villas at the edge of the property, closer to the forest than the beach. Oh, D13. I leave my bicycle by the side of the road and walk up to the door. I knock 3 times. Huimin? It's me, Syra. Surely that's just... you spilled a jug of pig blood, right? Right? The door unlocks and Huimin peers out. I'm taken aback by the blood soaked into her clothes. Huimin? That's a lot of ketchup. Surely that isn't human blood. Don't worry, it's not my blood. Oh my god. Oh my god. She reaches for my arm, grabbing on tightly. Her nails dig into my flesh as she trembles violently. I can trust you, right? Promise me you won't call the police. Promise me, please. I promise? The words tumble out of her, a desperate and incoherent plea. My mind is whirring. Are you hurt? Huh? I reach out with my other hand, pushing back her unkempt hair to look at her face properly. It seems like there's blood everywhere, even splattered on her face. It makes me sick, thinking any of it could be hers. The blood. Did you get hurt? Huimin finally realizes what I'm asking about. She peers down at her shirt, seeming to take in her own appearance with a fresh shock. It's not mine. Okay. I breathe a sigh of relief. But, Syra, I did something bad. Please don't call the police yet, okay? I didn't mean it. I really didn't mean it. You'll help me, right? Her tear-stained face tugs at my heart. Whatever conscience I had crumbles easily in the sway of her plea. Girl! I guess that's what best friends are for. I have a slow, sinking realization. Like an anchor doomed for the ocean floor, that I was ready to do whatever she asked of me. Oh my god. Of course, I'll help you. A small relief blooms in her face, but quickly disappears as she leads me into the villa. Oh my god. He's here. Huimin pauses in the doorway leading to the living area. It's the scene from my dream, but crystal clear and real. What the hell happened, girl? What kind of argument did you guys get into? The room is in a disarray. Furniture upturned and thrown from its original place. The remnants of a fight. What kind of fight did you guys have? What kind of fight did you guys have? Holy moly. David has collapsed headfirst into a glass table. Shards exploded and littered over the floor with blood pooling under his body. Did Huimin do this? Beside me, a loud gasp escapes her. Oh my god. Oh my god. Syra, did I kill him? I hold my breath, heart hammering in my chest as I approach the man. The glass crunches under my shoes and blood sticks to the soles. This close. The blood stuck in his hair and skin is dark and viscous. Something vile and utterly wrong. I knew the answer before I pressed 2 fingers to his neck, that there would be no pulse. He's dead. Huimin screams, chest heaving like an animalistic reaction. I whirl around, pushing her hair back to look at her face. She looked pathetic, pale and trembling as she all but fell apart. Huimin, look at me! I promise that I'll help you, right? She nods slowly. So I'll help you. Let's bury him, and then clean up. Above and beyond, girl! It's currently raining right now, so word of warning to you guys, if my stream dies again, I may be in trouble myself. But don't worry, I'll be fine. Power outages. They're okay. They're not okay, actually. They're terrible. Okay. I tug on Huimin's arm, helping her up to her feet. She pointedly avoids looking at David again, rifling through a few drawers before pulling out large black trash bags. I let her handle his feet while I dealt with his bloodied head. Together we wrapped the body in layers and layers of black plastic, until we could see neither his skin or the clothes on his back. Would wrapping a body in plastic and then burying that help with, like, what's it called? Would it be helpful with the decomposition of the body if you wrapped it in plastic like that? No, right? You have to bury it, like, without the plastic. So nature could take its course. Why am I talking about how to bury a body? I guess this is so the plastic is so that they could transport it. They could transport the body without being, like, found or something, being inconspicuous. Good question. Why am I talking about the logistics of burying a body? I watch too many true crime videos. We drag the body out to the back. The chalet sits at the edge of the property, facing out into a forest. Grass has overgrown in neglect, long and spindly in our feet. Let's bury him here. I dug my hand into the earth, prying grass and soil away. It's long, arduous work, toiling away with nothing but our bare bodies. You didn't find, like, some kind of spoon or something? To help with that, you're just going to claw the dirt out and dig a hole for the body. Just like... Maybe we should have scoured for tools in the house, something to use as a shovel. See? But as I peer over at Huimin, the bare motion seems to feel like repentance. I see. I don't speak a word to her. I just keep digging. Nails growing black with dirt and skin turning bloodied. We paid together. When at last a large enough hole appeared, we pushed the body in and covered it up. The room also needed cleaning up. Huimin gathers a broom to sweep up the glass shards that had flown to every corner of the room upon impact. I scrub blood off the tiles, turning an old rag pink. I think we're done. Huimin stares at me wordlessly, eyes blinking in a daze. I realize her blouse is still soaked with blood, the substance caking into her hair along with the dirt from the backyard. Her face is blotchy with dried tears, sweat pooling at her neck. You should take a shower. Huimin reaches out, fingers closing around my jacket. You too. Oh. I wasn't sure what she meant, or what was going to happen. I wasn't sure up until we were shuffling into the bathroom together. shedding our clothes and stepping into the shower stall where the hot water poured down both our backs. Oh, oh. You can go first. The phrase lingers at the tip of my tongue. At the tip of my tongue, always on the verge of being voiced before I swallow it down. Something about the way Huimin had closed her fist over the lapel of my jacket. The way she tugged on my arm to lead me into the bathroom. The way she loosened my hair tie and pulled my ponytail apart. Oh. I couldn't say it. Instead, I grasped at the straws presented to me, fingers threading through her fine black hair. I'll help you wash your hair. Okay. As the soap ran down her back, I noticed purplish bruises blooming on her back. They were stark against her fair skin, big patches that seemed deliberate rather than accidental. Were you being abused by your boyfriend? Oh. How long has this been going on? Though, as Suimin shivered, I wondered if she would want to talk about it at all. Oh no. Autosaves. Would it be a good time to ask about the bruises? I don't know. This hasn't really been an experience that I've had, like comforting someone through a traumatic experience and then asking about something else traumatic. Talk about a memory. Do you remember when we were in primary 4 together? I got bullied and you had to wash my hair for me, just like this. Oh, yeah, you were much more timid then. And you were unhinged. Huimin lets out a soft, humorless laugh. Yeah, things were so different back then. I remember I got called to read aloud in class. Back then, I had a hard time projecting my voice. Even something simple like reading a passage aloud in class was a nightmare. The teacher was such a jerk for picking on you for that. Yeah, she made me repeat it again and again because it wasn't loud enough, until the class got frustrated with me. There was a bunch of boys who picked on you after, right? They were pissed that they were late to recess break. The boys cornered me after class ended, confronting me as if I had done the whole thing on purpose. Caught off guard, I didn't know how to respond as my cheeks burned in mortification. It all happened so fast. Suddenly someone was grabbing my hair, and another was uncapping a bottle of glue and pouring it into my braids. You appeared right then and saved me. More like just cursed them out until they ran off. Yeah, what did you use? Dialect? Yep, learned it from my dad. I was grateful to Huimin, clutching onto her hand like a lifeline as she led me to the washroom to clean up. Shame had consumed me and I apologized profusely, but she deflected all of it. She forced me to accept her care instead. Huimin guided me to tilt my head back into the sink, tugging off my hair tie to release the black waves of my hair. Then she switched on the tap and ran the water through my hair. I closed my eyes, sinking into the sensations. Her fingers combed through my hair, starting at the tips, carefully breaking up the clumps of dried glue. She worked her way up to my scalp, tugging and untangling the strands of my hair. She was so meticulous. So gentle that my heart ached. It was such a sharp contrast to how she treated the boys. I couldn't help thinking how lucky I was to be the one best friend that she had chosen. It was the first time I felt painfully vulnerable in her presence. For someone like me, who doubted everything and struggled to keep my head up, her unwavering presence was so precious. I'm glad we became friends. Me too. Huimin seems calmer. Her shoulders have loosened up and her eyes are closing. Running water fills the silence. I wonder if she ever gets the same fluttering, vulnerable sensation I did. If she ever gets the same fluttering, vulnerable sensation I did. If this feels as intimate to her as it did for me back then. Or if it's really nothing but a favor. Thanks, Syra. It's nothing. I think your hair is clean now. No, I mean, talking about the past. It was nice. I missed it. Yes, much better to not talk about the other traumatic event after, like, going through an already more traumatic event. I leave Huimin to settle down in the room. Something draws me to the backyard again. The grave we've made is still there, a fresh mound of dirt in the midst of long, overgrown grass. I think of his body, broken and buried beneath. I want him to rot. I want his flesh and skin to break apart and separate from bone, for the earth to consume him whole and leave nothing to touch her ever again. My head whips up at a sound, squinting at the trees. Belatedly, I'm reminded of the ritual Huimin and I had done as kids. How we had tied a red string to a tree just like one of many here. Hello? Hello? Is somebody there? Wait, why is there a loading screen? Who is... Before I can get my sentence out, the figure disappears as suddenly as it had appeared. I'm left with my heart pounding like a drum beat. Limbs trembling and skin speckled with goosebumps, I quickly return to the room. It's a ghost! Huimin had changed into a fresh set of clothes, but hadn't moved to dry off her hair. She stood motionless in the corner of the room, wet hair dripping onto the floor. I grab a towel and approach her. Huimin. Huimin turns to the sound of my voice. She had stopped crying, but her eyes still looked glassy, eyes red-rimmed and puffy. Despite looking in my direction, I wasn't sure if she was seeing me. I ignore that and push on. Come here, I'll help you dry up your hair. She doesn't move. I go to her instead. She doesn't protest when I take a hold of her hair, sandwiching it between the towel and rubbing the strands dry. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. You didn't mean to. Did I really? Did I really not mean to? You've seen her bruises, girl. I pause. No, of course she didn't. The guilt is just eating away at her. I wish it would end already. Be done flowing out of whatever well of conscience it came from. I wish we could move on, away from the shadow of him. He's dead, for God's sake. How morbid, girl. Your bestie just killed a man. I guess you accept her for anything she'd do. I wish I had done it instead. I won't look back. It was an accident. That's all it was, Huimin. Huimin falls silent again. Talk about university where she was dating him. Talk about how you graduated together. Let's steer her thoughts away from the guy, I suppose. Because, if we're doing this, if we're going all out with, helping her, we need to help her 100%. And, in order to help her, we need to get her to stop thinking about that guy. Do you remember when we graduated together? Secondary school? Yeah. It was our first real taste of freedom. The first time in years I could spend months without worrying about either homework or exams. Both of us were 16. Teenagers longing to eat out, play around, stay out late. We lusted for the autonomy that adulthood promised. I wanted to do everything all at once. It was exhilarating, especially so with Huimin by my side. Do you remember how we would split a McDonald's meal so we could save money? Or how we would walk around a whole mall with bubble tea and just window shop? We were so carefree back then. We were. Even though it was mundane in hindsight, those times meant a lot to me. It was what I clung on to after Huimin and I drifted apart. Did she think back about them too? Oh, that was when I dyed my hair for the first time. We finally didn't have annoying school rules about our hair or attire, so I itched to do something with it. I made you pick out the color for me. It's the same maroon shade I have right now. When the color first came out, Huimin said it was so pretty on me, and I had kept it since then, religiously re-dyeing the roots each time they grew out until it felt as if it was my own hair. It's still the same color. It grew on me. God, going through our memories really feels like pressing on a bruise. A bruise shaped like a pathetic, fruitless crush. Back then, things felt almost perfect. I thought our relationship was heading in the right trajectory, that it was only a matter of time and I could get the ending I wanted. That she'll say yes instead of pushing me away. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm going to lie down. Can you turn off the light? Okay. Why would I wait? I'm curious. Wait? I hesitate, finger hovering over the switch. The shadow lingers on my mind. Syra? Wait? Oh. It just loops. Turn off the— Ah! They got me with the same jump scare! Okay. I feel something squeezing my chest, making it impossible to breathe. I think of whispered ghost stories and urban legends, of the secrets muttered between two teenage girls. I think of Huimin and what happened when we slept over together. Why was that still there? I see my bedroom in its familiar layout. Things have been shuffled around, nostalgic trinkets scattered around the room again. Oh, cute. Huimin and I are teenagers, huddled on my bed, refusing to go to sleep even though it was even though it was well past midnight. We had ditched the class gathering earlier in the day, cycling to my place nearby to hang out instead. What do you think they're doing now? Probably playing Truth or Dare or some stupid games. We mean let out a huff. Yeah, they'll probably try to pair me up with Wei Jie. Pair me up with Wei Jie again if I was there. My throat tightens. It was around the time in my life when I started to wonder if I liked girls. It was a secret I was desperate to hide. The thought of anyone finding out, especially my parents, left me deeply mortified. Still, despite my attempts to quell it, jealousy stirs in my gut. Well, do you like him? Huimin makes a face, and I relax. No way! He thinks he's so good looking when he's really just average. I can't stand him, actually. I wish I could see his reaction if you say that to his face. Huimin grins lazily, nuzzling her face into the pillow. Maybe I should surprise him for graduation. Give that inflated ego a good kick. We giggle some more. I feel dizzy with joy, gloriously relieved that we were on the same side. That Huimin doesn't like him after all. I don't really want to sleep yet, Syra. Should we play a game too? What game? I blink, shuffling closer. Truth or Dare? Sure. Okay. Truth or Dare? Truth? Have you ever had a crush on someone? Oh. I hadn't expected her to ask something like that. So cliched and embarrassing, yet drawn so confidently from her lips. I suppose she won't know who, even if I asked her honestly. Yes. Huimin smiles. Now you ask me. Truth or Dare? Truth. I'm a petty, immature teenager. Her question had flustered me, so I wanted to turn the tables back on her. Have you ever kissed someone? Have you ever kissed someone? There's the slightest hint of a blush on Huimin's cheeks, but she answers without wavering. Yes, at one of the camps. My breath stills. I hate that I asked, even though I knew the answer would feel like a truck running me over. My stupid sensitive heart hurt, and I want to cry and end the game. Now it's your turn again. Truth or Dare? I stare at her, blinking slowly. Suddenly, I'm tired of honesty. My heart already feels raw, bleeding on my sleeve just from a few questions. Dare, whatever. I dare you to kiss me. Oh. What do you mean? What do you mean? What'd that mean? Oh. Why is there a loading screen in my thing? Oh, it's because I still have my webcam on. Oh, my lord. That's why. I thought it was something weird, but no. Apparently it's my webcam. Okay, I turned it off. Wow! It only took an hour into the stream for me to figure that out. Insane! Alright, ad break ended. We can continue. My eyes go wide. What? You haven't kissed anyone before, right? No, I haven't, but it's really nothing much, Syra. No. It really isn't nothing much. I feel like I'm going to die. Here I am, with an embarrassing crush on a girl who's going to kiss me, but she thinks it's nothing much. Huimin inches closer. I close my eyes, nerves keeping me frozen in place. She presses her lips to mine, a small, chaste, barely there kiss. I had forgotten how it felt, but I'm so immersed in this memory that it comes back to me. It's almost cruel how vivid it is. In the corner of my vision, I see a shape behind the curtain. That's when I knew that this memory returning like this is her. The spirit in the banana tree, the demon I made my wish to. This is her cruel way of dangling what I want so badly before my eyes. Don't jump scare me again, please. Because despite Huimin kissing me that night, it was nothing more than a meaningless act. Years later, after I grew to accept my sexuality and plucked up the courage to tell her how I felt, she rejected me. I could try to date you, but I think that in the end, I'll probably end up with a guy. So I don't want to waste your time. She won't even give me a chance. She didn't think we had an ending together. I get it. I really do. But as much as I've resigned to it, having this memory dragged up from the depths and made afresh once more, I just want to... Having this memory dragged up from the depths and made afresh once more, I just want her all over again. I see the bedroom again. I'm back at the chalet. Is it chalet? I've just been reading that out. Is it chalet? My body still feels prickly with phantom sensations. My chest feels tight with emotions. The weight of it so heavy that I feel nauseated, ready to bend over and throw up on the floor. Huimin is lying on the bed, motionless. Pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, chalet. I see. Do you remember the ritual we did when we were younger? You wanted us to make a wish together. But I wished for something else. Maybe that's why it didn't come true. Maybe that's why we didn't stay best friends like you'd hoped for. Because I don't just want to be friends. I want you. And today I know I always will. That I will run to Huimin's side without a single seed of doubt. That I will lie and kill and bury for her. Even if she said not to waste my time on her, I will chase the imprint of her kiss forever. I will feed the pieces of my dream into her, force my pleas and promises past her lips, even if I know she will always, always spit them back out. I know that, and I've known that for years, and still the dream does not die. Huimin opens her eyes. I see the shadow from the backyard. The window. The one who twists my guts in ways both nauseating and intoxicating. I see the red thread I had tied myself to her, the way she followed me through the forest, through the dark, and through the years of my turbulent life. Of course, this is the only way it can happen for me. Show me. She reaches up, cupping my face to her hand, in her hand. Show me that you want me. I'm waiting. I don't care if it feels wrong. I'm long past that. So I let her drag me down and kiss her. Her lips are sweet, but as she opens her mouth to invite me in, the taste on my tongue turns sour, just like rotten flesh. It should repulse me, but something about it feels intoxicating. I move to straddle her, wanting to be closer. I imagine our bodies as broken puzzle pieces, forced together by a wish, bruising where we meet. If it hurts enough, maybe we can be molded into the shape of each other. Whoa! Oh! Hold on. I run my hands along her stomach. Oh. Oh. More bruises, unearthing more and more bruises. Red, purple, and blue, the sum of her wounds mapped out beneath my hands. She's beautiful. I don't care if this ruins me. I don't care if the pressure crushes my organs or if my secrets are spilled from my lips and never returned. I don't care if she takes me apart and never puts me back together. I'll gladly be swallowed by a tide of her making. What? Huh? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Well, it isn't explicit. That's apparently piano. Wait, no. Why can't I? Oh, and the piano is locked. This is safe. It's not exactly like explicit. So I think I'm fine. Piano. Hold on, let me just adjust the... something to obscure. Do I keep the piano? Hold on, let me see. Alright, sure. If you want to keep staring at the CG, go play the game yourself. Hold up. Let me hide the piano. There. Can't go wrong with piano. Do you know the price of your wish? I know she's speaking against my skin, but I hear her voice inside my head, deep and guttural, like an inhuman growl. Suddenly, her nails grow sharp against my skin, scraping against my pulse. My body goes cold. I swallow. She must taste my fear through my throat. She must know that as much as I am afraid, I will not run. I feel her lips pull tight into a smile, all teeth against the jugular of my neck. It's you. Vampire. Hold on. This should be fine. I close my eyes. I hope my blood is warm against her lips. She's being eaten alive! I hope my heart is as black as it feels. And I hope that when she's done with me, and I hope that when she is done with me, that she will drag me straight into hell. Holy moly! I've been lowering my voice a bit more than usual reading this because I think it just calls for that, but like it's straining my throat. It doesn't matter if it's a bad ending, as long as it's one I can share with her. Did we get a bad ending? How many endings are there again? There's there's at least 2. Let me check again. I already mentioned it earlier. I was reading through the description. But yeah, first blind playthrough. 2 bad endings. Oh, there's no good ending. There's no good ending. By Fever Fiction. That was a wonderful little short visual novel, actually. I had fun reading through the story. Okay. Since we're at it, let's see what the let's see what the other bad ending is. There's only 2 bad endings. Let's remind her of the boyfriend. We mean, are you okay? Your back is covered in bruises. Oh, I try to be careful, stringing my words together cautiously so she doesn't close off. Is it recent? I don't know. I can't really keep track. My dad gets angry all the time. It was probably something stupid like letting my wet hair drip to the floor or forgetting to arrange the plates in a certain way. Who knows? I bite my lip. We mean has a violent father. As the eldest daughter in the family, she's been raised to shoulder the responsibilities of taking care of both the household chores and her younger brother. She's the most hardworking and meticulous person I know. Yet her father continues to find fault in her. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I'm just unlucky. Sometimes I wonder if I did something to deserve this. If I'm a bad daughter after all. We mean you're not. Then what am I supposed to do for my family to be happy with me? It feels like there's an imaginary bar I'm trying to reach, but I don't know where or what it is. It's just incomprehensible to me. And now, David, I don't even know how it happened. It was as if something took over me and I just... Oh God, am I just like my dad? Just as violent and senseless? That's not true, Huimin. It was an accident. I know it is. You didn't want to hurt him. Yeah, I won't hurt David on purpose, right? After all, I love him. I wanted to marry him. Oh, my heart sinks. I've known this, but still my gut wrenches it with disappointment. If I could marry him, we could get a house, and I could move out. It felt like the only way I could escape. The only way my family would let me go. But now it's over. My dream is over, Syra. Also, hello, A4. Oh my god, I didn't see you. Hi! I've been so immersed into the story of this, the horrors of it. Alright, we're back to watching the backyard again. Will she appear to me? The ghost? The demon? Don't do anything, please. Don't jump scare me. Please? Don't jump scare me. Alright. We'll be drying her hair again. He's dead, for God's sake. I wish I had done it instead. I won't look back. Mimin falls silent again. Talk about university, where she was dating him. Do you remember what it was like in university? I was anxious. It was the first time we were really apart. I had a hard time, actually. I was unsure about the new environment, so I tried to keep in touch with you as much as I could. I see. When university started, both of us had to adjust to a new kind of curriculum and new classmates. I was lost without her, frantically clinging on to our friendship through text messages and calls. On the other hand, women fit in better in her class. She made friends quickly. She even met him. University was where you met him, right? Yes, I met David then. David was her first proper boyfriend. She was devoted to him, almost desperately so. I hated it. I remember jealousy coiling in my gut, thinking that it's so easy for him. David was a tall and decent looking boy pursuing business in university. He was popular and sociable in class, did well in school, and even played sports on the weekend. The exact type of guy who would make an ideal son-in-law. I knew it wasn't hard for him to approach women, and it wasn't hard for women to say yes either, because boys like girls and girls like boys, didn't they? I could try to best him in everything. I could work to get better grades, play more sports, grow my social circles, but my attempts for anything more than a platonic friendship will always be wrought with disappointment. All I could do was step back and watch it unfold, let envy claw at the hollow of my gut, hungry for what it can't have. I wanted to be happy for you, but he always wanted your meal times and weekends. You started giving so much of yourself to him. I just felt pushed aside, I guess. I'm sorry. It's fine. It's not all your fault. I remember trying to hate her for treating our friendship like this. But once I had the opportunity to see her again, a smile, a hug, the sound of her melodious voice, all that bitterness was pushed under the rug. I just missed you. And I still do. Now. Sometimes I think, if only I was a boy. If only I was him. Oh, how much simpler it would be. I won't even need a twisted wish like this. I won't even need a demon like her. I think of David, the boy we had buried under layers and layers of earth. I think of the square edge of his boyish jaw, the bob of his Adam's apple, the broad slope of his shoulders. Does Huimin still love those parts of him, rotting as he must be? My stomach feels so hollowed out from disappointment that it hurts. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm going to lie down. Can you turn off the light? Okay. Turn off the light immediately. I expected this. See, I expected this. Thinking about Huimin and her boyfriend fought. She said they had a fight. I see the room before me again, furniture in disarray and broken glass strewn over the floor. I can hear Huimin sniffling, holding back tears. David is gritting his teeth. I thought we wanted to get engaged because you loved me. Babe, I do. Then why are you treating applying for a BTO flat together like a business transaction? It's supposed to be our home, not an investment. You're being unreasonable. How can you ask me to pay more for the down payment just because I earn a little more than you? It should be a 50-50 split. Otherwise, you're just taking advantage of me. This is, Syra's, I guess, imagination of how the fight went down. But David, you know I almost have no savings. I pay for my family's bills and whatever expenses they suddenly throw at me. I'm not trying to take advantage of you, I'm just asking for your help. So you think I have no responsibilities? Or that I'm made of money just because I paid for our Bali trip last year? No, I'm not saying that. I treat you so well, but you're just complacent now. Were you planning to use me to pay for a flat just so you can move out? It's not it. It probably is it, because she did mention that she wanted to marry him just so she could move out. Is that really a good reason to want to marry someone? I suppose it is. But is that love? I'm not sure. If you wanted a house of your own so bad, you should have worked harder so you could afford the down payment, instead of relying on a guy. Girls are all like this. You say you have no money, but then you go shopping and spend it all on frivolous stuff. I didn't. Stop making excuses. I'm sick of you crying about everything. Do something instead of relying on me. Then David grabs her. No, no, no. Don't hurt her. Huimin gasps, bruises blooming under his tight hold. No, David, please! He flings her into the furniture. Huimin cries out as she crashes and rolls onto the floor with a dull thud. Did you really love me? Or were you just using me? David, I love you! I really do! She's on her hands and knees, reeling from the blow. David approaches her. Stop fucking lying. He grabs Huimin again, jerking her head up to look at him. Betrayal burns in her eyes. She knows this violence too well. Anger boils in my blood. How dare he do this to her? I want to reach into the memory, break his arms and bruise him, even if all I have are my bare teeth and fingernails. I will tear up his skin and make him bleed. My body grows hot, like a fire is rising in my gut. Darkness spots over my vision and something tugs at my limbs. Her. The spirit in the banana tree. The demon I told my wish to. Then I am nails digging into his skin, scratches and blood trailing where I dream of revenge. This is Huimin's body, but she's a vessel for my wish, and I wish to hurt him. Tear him up, ruin him. What? Huh? 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 No. No. No, don't do this. A vessel for your wish to kill the guy? No. David fights back, bruises and blood blooming where we crash into each other. Frustration bubbles up in my chest. It's unfair how strong he is. It's unfair how easily he can get his way. It's unfair how he gets to be him. I stare at him, watching the blood trail down his face. It must mirror what he'd done to her. I want what you have, I start to say. I don't care how anymore. I don't know if he hears me. The words are in my head, screaming, but my mouth doesn't move to form them. And then I hear her whispering, "Take it. Kill him so you can take it." A new strength seeps into my arms, something so intense that it almost sends me reeling off balance. I step forward and shove him with all of it. Hello, Riot. You're here for Yuri? This is horror. This is horror. I'm terrified right now. This is a new route that we're doing. The second bad ending. Oh, she took on Huimin. She possessed Huimin to get Huimin to push David off. Oh, I see. What was that? It was shattered glass. I recommend to not have my stream at full volume. Don't do that to yourself, please. Even though I try to minimize the what's it called, the audio, something always slips my grasp. So David is the boyfriend, right? Yes. They were in a fight. The top shatters, glass scattering over the floor. His body slumps into the side, blood pooling on the floor, a deep, deep red. This is how it happened. I see the bedroom again. I'm back in the chalet. My body still feels prickly with phantom sensations. My chest feels tight with emotions, the weight of it so heavy that I feel nauseated, ready to bend over and throw up on the floor. Huimin is lying on the bed. Her body turned away from me. Her shoulders are shaking as she presses her face into the pillow and cries. Is the voice too loud or something? Hold on, let me adjust that. Something like this. There. Huimin is the best friend, yes. I'm sorry. David, I'm so sorry. Huimin. I put my hand on her shoulder. Do I want to comfort her? Or do I just want her to stop saying his name? I don't know how it happened. Oh, it was Huimin. I don't know how it happened. Stop. It's already over. He's already dead. I wished for it, and I don't regret it. So stop dwelling on it and look at me. Look at me, please. Come back. I pull away, my stomach dropping like a stone in the ocean. This must be the cruelest joke of all. I'm sure David is laughing in his grave. All this, and I'm still not enough. Deep in my gut, I feel a gnawing pain. It's familiar. Something I've known for years. It's the feeling when I see his arm around her waist in their photos, when she addresses him and touches his cheek, when Huimin picks him over and over. When Huimin picks him over and over and over again. I want her to be mine. I want her to be mine. I had dreamt of a slow but sweet romance. I had dreamt of Huimin, the fearless girl who didn't care what anyone else thought, leading me into it. And me, the introverted girl who struggled to even express a single opinion of my own, gladly following along. This is Syra's POV? Yes, we play as Syra. But nothing happened. All I have is a pathetic, twisted wish. Slowly, I began to hear a hissing in my head. It starts soft, like wind pushing past the curtains. Then it grew louder, raspy voices in harsh, unfamiliar tongues. Her whisper is the curl of a finger, a taut thread tugging on my feet. I'm back outside, looking into the backyard where we buried him. A harsh breeze cuts through the forest, raising goosebumps across my skin. I stare at the mound of earth, at the grave we had dug for him. He's right there, my mind supplies. The boy I wanted to become. My gut stings. Painful with all that I want but am still missing. For the first time, I have a name for it. Hunger. I drop to my knees and start digging. The thoughts in my head began to cease, replaced by the repetitive scrape of earth against my hands. Then I hit flesh. Already? We just buried him tonight. Here he is. His boyish jaw, Adam's apple, and broad shoulders rotted away. Already? That was fast. You just buried him like... What, maybe an hour ago? Even though he hurt her, even though he... Take what you want. The voice is in a tongue I shouldn't recognize, but I know what it says. After all, it's been in my head for a while. Demon or devil, it doesn't matter. She's the one who heard me all those years ago. She's the only one who knows how bad I've wanted this. Wear his skin and you can... Wear his skin and your wish can come true, too. Or is he already decomposing? I don't know, man! It's the demons! This is demon magic! A hollow ache in my stomach is all-consuming. Something that threatens to eat me up from the inside out. I reach forward, sinking my hands in the flesh. It breaks easily under my fingers. Blood slicks over my fingers, smearing over my hands. I think about how I am taking him apart. I think about how I am breaking his boyish features, his easy charm, and whatever women love down to its elements again. And now I can build myself anew with it. I bring my hands up to my lips. He's bitter and sweet, something I hate and something she loved. I chew. Flesh breaks against my teeth, tearing and tearing apart. Blood runs over my tongue, down my lips and my throat. For the first time, the gnawing pit in my stomach has settled. She can love me now. I feel relieved, even though the rot in my mouth makes me want to heave. Syra? My head whips around. I see Huimin by the door, a phone cradled carefully in her hands. She looks terrified. What are you doing? I hear sirens in the distance. Red and blue lights flashing in the night. I wanted you to be mine. But you won't even look at me. Not even after I killed him. So I wanted to be him. It was the only way. No. God. It was all I ever wished for. All those years ago. The sirens are closer now, but it's okay. I have all I ever wanted now. Her voice has gone quiet for a while too. I begin to wonder if maybe there was really no malevolent... I begin to wonder if there was really no malevolent spirit or demon. Just me. Just me who ruined Huimin and her dream. Me whose jealous heart set us all on a trajectory towards hell. It's a hell I'd gladly accept. Ending envy! Insane! Actually, I loved both endings. Wow. What would you think would be much better? the love ending, or would it be the envy ending? I wonder. But yeah, that was our bad ending. There was no good ending. I should have figured that out from the I should have figured that out from the game's title. What's the other ending? You'll have to you'll have to watch through the VOD for that. Or you could play it for yourself. This game is free! This game is free! You can write in the chat, !bad ending. No space. !bad ending to get a link to the game. This is a free game! That's a great price! True! There we go! Yes, and this is part of the Buwan ng Wika Lingua Narrative Celebration 2026, organized by C Gamethetic, celebrating Southeast Asian narrative games with a focus on lingua franca. Hi. All this for free? Yeah, yippee! Is that Filipino demon magic? This is these girls are Singaporean. Sleeper cell activated in Bonsai, but these are Singaporean girls. But yeah, this was a very short game, but I did love it. I love the writing. I had a fun time reading out all the written stuff as well. 7K words for this entire game. Not bad. I did get jump scared. Which was great. I love the game. That explains a lot. Yes. There is no BTO flats in the Philippines. That's a Singaporean thing. But yeah. Alright, thank you again, everyone, for hanging out with me. This was a very quick stream. I think it's time I actually like end early. It would be nice to like wrap it up with this. But if you would like to see the first ending and how we got through to that, please check out the VOD after stream. I went through both endings, both bad endings. So, what's it called? I don't know what to say. Most of my streams are really unstructured. I apologize. This is a short stream, true. Yes, my streams are really unstructured. Hopefully you guys had fun reading with me. I love the art for this as well. But yeah, this is by Fever Fiction, so go check out their games. The link to the Steam page for the game is there. It's free. Go play it right now. And if you'd like, go check out the other featured games in the Steam event for the Buonang Wika celebration. Yes. Next up, our next stream is going to be on Friday. We'll be going to check out the demo for Red Rebellion. That's another Yuri game, featuring a mashup of Red Riding Hood and Robin Hood. Yes. Set in a historically accurate England, medieval England, apparently. So we will be learning some history as well of medieval England, if their claims of accuracy are to be believed. Yes. Red Riding Hood and Robin Hood. Alright. See you guys again next time. Bye bye. Hi. Late to the stream. Hi. Hi and bye. I'm ending stream. Bye. I see you in chat. YouTube chat.